Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer Hanno, and if you clicked on this video, I imagine that you, like me, are really drawn to the farmhouse rustic chic style of decorating your home. I've got 5 tips that you can incorporate in your decorating for Christmas this year that'll help you to achieve that rustic chic style. So I actually do live in a farmhouse. We live in a working farm, but I did inherit from my mother not only an extensive set of more Victorian, Downton Abbey type of Christmas decorations, but also her love for elegance. So I have really made some efforts to try to combine the rustic nature of my life and the farm with some of my mother's more elegant, feminine, and Victorian accents. And here is what the tree looks like this year. Now, I have a combination of flowers on the tree, and what makes the tree, I think, the most significant are these little bird ornaments that have this long feathered tail. These were central to my mother's tree when she was alive, and I really just loved them. So I kept those onto my tree, but I also accented the tree with a lot of rustic elements such as deer ornaments, deer antler ornaments, I should say. And I kept the colors all in kind of beige and white for the most part. I think it came out really nice. I especially like the top of the tree where I put a star on top, and then I stuck in some flowy flowers that kind of go all the way around, kind of almost cascading over the top in a fountain-like look. The next thing that I want to point out about this tree, though, are all of the things that are underneath it. I used to, wrap all my packages and put them all underneath the tree, but it always kind of bothered me before Christmas Eve how the packaging didn't quite always match my tree. And of course, there's also a lot of presents. So now I leave the presents in the guest bedroom until Christmas Eve, and underneath the tree, I put things that have a lot of decorative value. I'll show you what I mean. So here's a better look at the decorative accents that I put at the foot of my tree. I really love these huge wooden ball ornaments, oversized ball ornaments that I purchased at Walmart this year. These are really adorable. They look actually like bells, but they are wooden and they're really large. And so I love how they looked at the foot of the tree, just kind of falling over. I also found a pair of wooden skates that are just decorative. They're not a real skate, that I just looped over one of them. And I found these cute little packages at Hobby Lobby. They're wrapped in this furry kind of a fabric, and they have a pretty burlap bow and a topping to them. I also put at the foot of the tree a ceramic urn with some flowers that match the top of the tree. And I just love how this looks at the bottom of the tree. And as I said, Christmas Eve, I will take these things to the back of the tree and I'll put all the presents out. But for now, I just love the way this looks. Now, one of the things that I really love about my home is this wood-burning fireplace and the rustic mantle that I have set up. Now, the center deer made out of iron, not a real deer head, but just a decorative accent, stays all year round. I just really like this guy. But if there are 2 things that you want to think about for decorating for Christmas this year, it's bells and deer. And you can see at the top of the mantle that I have a selection of deer, both in brown tones as well as some gold tones. And hanging off the edge of the mantle, I strung some cowbells, very appropriate for someone who lives on a farm, I would say. So I have these just randomly strung off the side, which I think is a really cute look. I hung 3 stockings that are just knit stockings from Amazon, just on the side, purely for the sake of decor. They are not the ones we're actually going to use on Christmas Eve because they're just not big enough. And these gold lanterns at the foot of the fireplace are from Hobby Lobby. They don't have a door in them, but I put a flameless candle in them, and I think it makes for a beautiful look. If you are lucky enough to have a stair or a railing that you can decorate for the holidays, I don't think there's anything that makes just a more dramatic display than a decorated stairwell. I have just strung regular garland across the top of the railings, but what I love this year are these 2 bell swags that are hanging right at the very foot of the stairs off the banister. These are from Marshall's, and they're from a Martha Stewart collection. They are really beautiful, and once again, picking up on that golden bell trend that we're seeing in so much of the decorating this year. This is a great choice. head to your Marshalls and see if they have any left. They're perfect. I couldn't hang them outside in my house because we get too much wind, but I love how they look on the stairway. Now, the fourth way that you can really take advantage of this rustic chic trend is to not forget about your bedrooms. Now, I usually have a beige comforter on my bed, but during the month of December, I do like to employ a little Christmas quilt. This one I really love. It features deer and a little bit of pine greenery. It's not overstated, and I purchased it from Walmart. It's also available on Amazon. I purchased some accent pillows as well. And this furry faux sheepskin rug is also from Amazon, and it's a dupe for the Pottery Barn one. I think it looks really cute when you mix the textures here. And I also like on the right-hand side, I have a close-up of these two. I have a set of white bells, and I didn't know what to do with them. And as I was decorating my bedroom, I thought, oh, I'm just going to put them on the post of the bed. And I just think it looks really cute and a real nice touch of rustic chic. So here's a close-up of the bedding that's in my room. And I like how it's a Christmas quilt, but it's not over the top. It just features deer and Christmas trees. And I just made it pop a little more with some festive pillows. I'll put the links down below, but this quilt is available at both Walmart and at Amazon the last time I checked. Another way to really take advantage of a rustic chic look is to not forget about the details of little corners in your home. This is a little corner of my family room with a brown chair that is a favorite for everybody in the house. And I have made this a little more festive by buying a pillow cover in a white with just an understated wreath in browns and golds and greens. Behind the chair, there was a picture hanging, but I took it down for the month of December. And instead, I've hung up a wreath that has browns and golds in it and a really pretty and unique uh, painting that is actually from an antique shop. So I can't really link it for you, but it shows the dinner scene from A Christmas Carol. So it's got everybody all set off with Scrooge at the table, and it's just a cute little piece that I picked up from an antique shop long ago, and I save it to hang up only at Christmas time. This makes for a real cozy corner and a touch of rustic. Thank you for joining me today to check out 5 ways to add a little rustic chic elegance to your home for this Christmas season. I'll put the links to the things I can find in the description box below. And as always, if you enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing to my channel, liking this video. I would love to get some feedback on the type of content that I am providing. Once again, thank you for watching me, and I hope you have a great holiday season.